Hello YouTube, this is Spencer here at BMP Conversions. I just thought I'd make a video of our fiberglass E30 M3 rear bumper. This is basically a bumper we make in-house, and what I wanted to show in the video itself is the detail that we go into to make these items fit perfect. So obviously most fiberglass bumpers that you'll buy on the market won't have any internal mountings or fixings. What we've done here is we've actually copied all the internal fixings of the original M3. So you can see these slide parts of the bumper, top and bottom, actually slide into the plastic U-shaped pieces on the side of the rear quarters of the M3. So we've obviously made both sides of those. Now both pieces of those black plastic pieces, as you can see, they are from obviously we've made them as well. Those parts are actually discontinued with BMW now, so you can't actually buy these parts anymore. So these are an exact copy of the original, taken from the original, so moulded from the original. You've got your three lines in the bumper, which are the three basically supporting structures that holds the bumper to this mount. As you see it, the bumper comes with those mounts in left and right. So if you have an original bumper you can't get these plastics for, by all means give us a shout, we'll sell you those plastics separately. If you obviously want to fit this bumper, it literally slides on like the original factory item. I'm just going to twist the bumper up so you can see the actual internal structures. So the internal structure, as you can see, is an exact copy of the original as well. So the internal bumper iron is there and mounted just like original with the pop-in sort of little clips. We obviously buy the clips from BMW. So all those, as you see the bumper, this is how the bumper comes to you when you buy it. We test fit every bumper, so every bumper is fully test fitted onto an original M3 before we send it out. We also sell the bumper with the actual toe eye covers. So we actually buy genuine BMW toe eye covers. So a lot of people think these are discontinued. They aren't discontinued and you can still buy them. And you can actually see they just pop in. So we actually sand the holes of the bumper itself to make sure that those items fit in perfectly as they should, so that when you take receipt of this bumper, you can literally take it to your body shop. There's no modification to be done on your behalf, and you can take it to your body shop and just have the items directly painted. So just a few shots to show you the detail of how nice the bumper is. So the bumper is, well, we pride ourselves in making quality parts here, and out of all the bumpers that I've ever fitted and purchased, I think, to be quite honest, we make the better quality stuff, especially what else you can buy online. A lot of places don't even sell it with any internal structures, so it makes it really difficult to fit. Just another shot down the bumper there. So obviously this bumper, all bumpers and side skirts that we do the front and rear bumpers, the side skirts. All the bumpers have the internal mounts. All the side skirts have the internal clip mounts. As you can see, these are a pair of M3 side skirts up here. They've been painted for a customer's car. And as you can see, the internal clip mount. So we take a lot of time and effort to actually make the internal structures so that our parts fit like factory. You know, we don't want to, because we're fitting these ourselves in-house on the builds that we do, we don't want to waste time having to manufacture it in a mount. We don't want something that doesn't fit. So the carbon fibre and fiberglass guy, Ray, who's in-house now, makes a beautiful job of making the parts internally fit like factory, as well as make them high quality when he's making them. They're not cheap, thin fiberglass parts. Again, the thickness is a big thing for us, and we want it to actually last, be able to last on road use. So we do this bumper in carbon fibre and fiberglass. Obviously give us a call for a price or a quotation. We will ship worldwide. What I'm now going to do is take you to a car. I'm going to pause the video, take you around to a car and show you one of the bumpers fitted and painted. So this is one of our cars that actually has a fiberglass rear bumper on, and this is obviously a fully painted item. Just get down a bit lower so you can see. There is a very slight adjustment in the holes where you bolt the bumper on, up and down. But as you can see, there's no rippling to our fiberglass part. The part is, you know, lovely and straight, fits perfect. The other thing is, I'll go down the corner of the bumper so you can see. The other main thing for me, I don't know if you can see this down there, but it runs completely parallel to the rear quarter. So it follows shape. Now, obviously I've had other bumpers, and these M3 bumpers go out of shape. They actually widen up, or they close up, and they don't follow the contour of the rear quarter. And we were lucky enough to be able to take a mould off a brand new bumper. So as you can see, the bumper was stored properly. Our mould is not out of shape. I'll try and get a little side shot for you, so you can see the quality of the rear bumper itself. There we go. Even gap all the way around. And the original fixings are all that's holding this bumper on. There's no added fixings, you don't have to add anything yourself. The bumper just slides straight on, straight onto the factory side mounts. So on the M3, as you can see, we have an M3 here. On the side of the M3 itself, there's a little black plastic piece that follows the contour of this, and that curls round, and then our bumper slides straight into it. So when I say it's, you know, fitting like an original factory item, it literally does fit like an original factory item. Let me just try and get down there for you, so you can see the true quality of that fiberglass part which is on that car, and you can imagine what it would look like in carbon fibre. Now this car, obviously, to give you some idea of the other stuff that we make, obviously that's the front bumper, that's the rear bumper. This window frame is a carbon fibre item, so the entire window frame on the back of this M3 is our part, which we build in-house and we sell in-house. That is an original window frame there, to give you some idea of what they look like. And this is our carbon window frame. So, see how our part joins onto the rear quarters. These rear quarters are steel, carbon fibre window frame, so it's all bonded on. And then, as you can see, we've got a carbon roof on here as well, which we obviously have made in-house. So that is a part that we've personally made. All these parts, the parts we've personally made. You have the V-weave right down the middle of the roof itself. And then if I move to the front of the car, again, this is the actual fiberglass front bumper. So you can see the quality of the front bumper again. We've used original BMW blanks, so we buy the original blanks for the bumper. We've got the blanks for there and the blanks for the tow eye, so you literally just fit the bumper on. It's got all the internal mounts, so the internal side mounts, which again is this piece. On the original M3 you've got this wing mount. Our bumper just slides straight in here with the internal fixings and bolts through into the bumper iron. So it is as simple as that. Our parts, you know, there's another pair of side skirts down here I just want to show you, with the original clips in, all waiting to go out to a customer. So we supply them with clips. But I do believe we have another carbon roof over here that's just been made for another customer. So we do the parcel shells as well, as you can see in there. This video is mainly just to show the quality of the parts that we're making now. You know, there's exceptional, some of the parts that are coming out of this place now. Is really, really pleased with what's being produced. Proud, in fact, should I say. It's another carbon roof waiting to be trimmed, sat here. All the way down there, look. And the finish, the surface coat and finish of that is mirror image. You know, you're looking at a reflection in there, the ladder reflection, the shelf reflection. Absolutely beautiful. And we have another, I believe, another fiberglass roof under here. It's exactly the same principle, but this is fiberglass rather than carbon. Just waiting to go out for another customer. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Obviously it's just a quick update on the rear bumper mainly. That was what I was more concerned about showing. I wanted to show how we fit the rear bumper, how decent the rear bumper is, how good a quality the rear bumper is, and obviously all our other parts, front and rear bumper, side skirts, window frame, are all exactly the same quality as well, you know. I've done many videos on the window frames and how strong they are once they're fitted. The roof itself, yeah, again, it's just ridiculously strong. You know, you've got no movement at all in the roof skin. It comes in nice thickness. We double up in thickness to make sure it's as strong, equally as strong as the steel. And yeah, if you've got any questions, leave a comment, like and subscribe, and I hope you like what you see. Thank you from Spencer at BMP Conversions. I hope you enjoyed the video.